morning, good morning. Oh, how the summer months are here. Isn't that so exciting? Yep, Maple. Maple, that's enough. Here we go. Copy that, plus that, live video, this, and paste. Done, and channel on, that, go live. Okay, whoop whoop. And you know what we can do is we can go into here, switch that around. I don't know if I can reply to comments on here. There we go. I'm gonna go at following. Send. All right, good morning. Here we go. Been going here for a whiles. Everyone's clean down there. All I have left to do is one set of foxes. We are going to put this mop of hair up out of my face so that we can not have it falling while I work with salmon, because I don't want to have to touch my hair when I work with fish because it grosses me out. I don't like seafoods. It's gross. All right, you guys ready? Ah, summer is upon us. This made me very happy. So we're gonna Tundra's gonna start a howl for you this morning. First thing, are you ready for it? She's trying to get a howl going, but no one's listening to her. So, good morning. Hey, April. May poked the bear a little bit. She's a fixer with no one to fix her. All right, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? So, got the gators draining already this morning. Got Zeus let out this morning. Got some stew meat here for Salvador. Start with the stuff that doesn't gross me out first. That would be this. Zeus and Lexi are already out this morning. They're hanging out with me this morning as I was cleaning. Again, my schedule's changing. My goal is to be out here at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, but I gotta redo my sleep schedule. It has been very, very weird. My sleep has just not been what it's supposed to be. So we're gonna do kind of a heavy meat day today because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is a heavier meat day. All right. So, let's see if Squeakers will eat some of this stew meat. Do this here. Okay. It's gonna be a long rest of the week, I can tell you that much. So I'm gonna do this for the foxes. Good job, buddy. Dump that water out. We're gonna cut this up and put this so that this is just gonna be for the foxes here. And we kind of platform feed for the foxes because we use a bowl for the foxes. When you have 6 in an enclosure, they'll like they get really protective over it. So that's 2 pounds. That's these poor people have to put on here. It's ridiculous. All right. Okay, we're gonna start with fish. This is a pound. That's probably about 2 pounds. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 9 pounds of this. And we'll mix in some veggies and some fruit for them. Hey, Cooper. All right. Fish is so gross. Or go chicken any day before the stinky fish. Oh, gross. Okay, let's get this going here. So people ask, like, how do you afford all that meat for the animals? Well, because Walmart is actually one of our biggest sponsors. I have 2 Walmart stores that I pick up from. One I pick up weekly, one I pick up bi-weekly, if not monthly, depending on how much they have. And so that keeps us going. Doggone it, Rye. Yeah, Rye. What's up?
I was watching your live.
You're okay. Well, since I'm live, why are you calling me? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish cutting meat. Okay. Oh, they heard you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Love you. Love you. Okay. Love you. Bye. My daughter is watching my YouTube live right now, so she's calling to say hello to all of you this morning. My 10-year-old, already 10-year-old, I can't believe it. So, I don't remember what I was saying. It's in and out, it's gone. All right. Get this for these guys. Good change up from, so Walmart, anyway, I pick up bi-weekly, and we get all their throwaway meat. So what we get is we get the meat that does not go to Feeding America. So there is stuff and there is regulations of things that cannot go to Feeding America. And that would be some of our stuff here. So what it is I need to sharpen my knives. Oh, come on. Sharpening my knives today is on my to-do list now, because that's ridiculous. Murphy and Brutus are snoring. You see them in the background, right there. So Feeding America, for example, if somebody goes into a store, and believe it or not, this happens a lot more than normal. They go into the store, and let's just say they forgot their wallet, so they leave their cart of stuff just on the tray, or in the cart. That cannot go back on shelves because they don't know how long it's been out. And so that can't go to Feeding America because it's actually deemed dangerous for human consumption at that point. But with animals and stuff, you're talking about animals at sanctuaries that bury their food and eat it later. So it's not a big deal. And if we open it and it smells bad, we don't use it. We do have standards for the animals, of course, right? Anyway, so we do get a big amount of our meat from there. Okay, I'm gonna try a different one. Golly. There we go, that's better. So I'm getting this into bite-sized pieces so I can dump it on their platform. And we'll add some fruits and veggies to this too for them. Murphy. He's snoring. Silly boy. Is it bad that all 10 of my dogs, well, not all 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 of my dogs are big snorers. 6 of my 10 are snorers. My Chiweenies don't snore. My Chow Chow does snore occasionally, but it's not consistent like that. And then my Bernese mountain dog, she snores like no one's business. She's nuts. Are you kidding me right now? There it goes. So let's get some more salmon for him. So been a while since they've had fish. So I cut this up in bite-sized pieces for a couple different reasons. One, so that they fight over it less. They can grab their piece and go. The other reason is because foxes don't have hinged jaws, so it's a little bit harder for them to kind of, I mean, they can do it, but we just do it so it's a little bit easier for them. And I'm gonna add some chicken to this too. All right, so our foxes eat, we usually do about 1 pound a piece of meat. They don't eat it all, but they bury some of it. So we want to account for that. Come back to it later and eat it later. Here comes the flies. All right, these last 2 pieces and this one. All right. So this is a cleaner that we use that is not harmful to the animals. I can spray it right on their food if I needed to, and it won't matter. I mean, I don't. I'm just saying it's safe enough for me to do that. Sorry, I'm getting a game plan in my head. It's, you can't hear it because I'm not saying it. I'm just literally throwing it together in my brain. Okay, ready? Ready? Oh, you're my good German Shepherd. You're my good German Shepherd. Are you my good German Shepherd? This is all to be washed. We'll do that. I gotta wash that stuff. All right, ready? La 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 la. Rip my glove already. All right. Meow. Felix so enjoyed ground turkey yesterday that I'm gonna give him more. He loved this ground turkey, so we're gonna give him some more of that. Some turkey bacon this morning. All right, so we're gonna give, this is gonna be Felix's. I'm gonna give a little bit to Odie. A little bit to Cargo. All right. Now, turkey bacon. Our animals love turkey bacon. Murphy. I don't know if you guys can hear them snoring, but they are so freaking cute. All right, so we're gonna do turkey bacon for Coatis. He loves turkey bacon. It's been a while since he's actually gotten turkey bacon. And again, today I'm doing a super heavy meat day for the reason that we usually kind of do somewhat of a double feed on Wednesdays for them. So this is a heavy feed. We'll try it with the foxes too. I love Murphy. I just love him. For the raccoons, I'm actually going to do no, for the raccoons, I'm gonna actually do some chicken thighs. I gotta take them down and thaw them. They didn't thaw in the refrigerator last night, so I'll take them and put them down in some water and we'll do that. Okay, now let's get to the vegetable portion here and the egg portion and all of that. So let me do this. This knife is actually the sharpest one I've used thus far. I'm going to use it. All right, so let's do the vegetables now. All right. Another good thing we use for animals quite frequently is actually vinegar. So apple cider vinegar is an awesome, not apple cider, sorry, white vinegar. I was looking at that, reading the apple cider vinegar as I said that. We do cleaning vinegar. We also have a food grade, obviously, vinegar, so that we can use that as a cleaner. We use that here quite a bit. We use KOE for really bad odors, like in our cougar boxes and stuff like that, so that they don't get too stinky. All right, so we steamed some berries. These hot steamed berries go to Salvador. He is a giant anteater. And I'm just pouring the juices in here, like so, to give it some berry flavor for him. And then I'm gonna actually take some of these berries and distribute them to the animals. So we'll do some berries for the skunk. We'll do some berries for the other skunk. We'll do some berries for my marmoset. We'll do some berries for my porcupine, who is my herbivore. We'll do some berries for the Coatis, like so. And we'll do some berries for Salvador, the actual berries we put in there. Yum! Gotta wash that. Okay, then we got some eggs here that were collected yesterday. We're gonna do these at the bottom for the raccoons here. We're gonna do 2 for the Coatis. I'm gonna do 2, or this is a big one. We'll do 1 for my skunk. Get 1 more to them. Okay, now we are going to add some zucchinis, some apple. I know I have more apples too. Let me go grab more of those. Wash that. Wash that. Ah! Wash that too. There's some apples here. A lot of people ask if we compost. We would, except for my wealthy neighbor that's suing us, saying the wolf dog's howling is a nuisance. One of their biggest complaints was us composting, and so we haven't composted for probably about 8 years or so. They came to us before the lawsuit and were like, composting's a problem, it's bringing in this and that, and so we stopped composting to accommodate them, and now we're being sued saying the wolf dog's howling is a nuisance. You know, just is what it is. But you know, that's kind of at a standstill right now, so we're just continuing to rescue and do what we do and do it well. Our actions speak louder than false accusations, right? So, and that goes for multiple people. I think I'm genuinely amazed by how I feel like our society is like just feeds off of controversy now. My brain is just done with it. I just don't have any more bandwidth for it, to be honest. You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and people can say what they want to say to try to prove whatever point they're trying to prove. And I rescue animals. That's what I do. That's what my staff does. And we feed our animals really good diets, as you can see. We do this we go live almost every day and show you what our animals eat, so that you guys can see that it's not just a once here and there show. We show you what we make and what we feed, and we do that because we think it's important for you guys to see that, like, when you do donate and sponsor us, that it's going towards like the best care we possibly can provide for the animals. Like, that's where the money goes. It's not going into any one person's pocket. It's literally going to ensure that they get this kind of diet and that they get this kind of care, and that it allows us to rescue more. So that's kind of like our ultimate goal, is to just show people that it is a lot of work and we're still here because of you guys, and that's really rewarding and amazing. So I'm probably gonna go to Costco today or tomorrow and get some fruits and veggies, because I don't know. I'll check.
Costco?
Yeah, the chef store. They had someone hack their system, and the shelves were completely empty. Yeah. So they said they were supposed to be coming back to it on Monday, like that the shipments were supposed to start coming back in on Monday, but it wasn't guaranteed. So and you know what? I'm actually just gonna kind of do a price comparison too, going to Costco and see, because I actually think Costco might be cheaper now, to be honest.
They don't have very much variety. It's usually, set things.
For Chef Store?
No, for Costco.
Costco has more fruits and veggies than Chef Store. Yeah. The only difference is like I'll get my avocados from Chef Store for sure, because I can get that 72 for $49.99.
Yeah.
Like that's
Costco's always those bundles, and they're like $5, $6.
$8.99. Yeah, $8.99 for 5 avocados. Is it bad that I know the prices of produce where places I go? But I think the grapes are going to be cheaper, and they're Costco's grapes tend to last longer than Chef Stores. I don't know why.
Bananas might be also.
Bananas, I think, are going to be cheaper too if I get a box of bananas from them. Their bananas went from like $19.99 to $24.99, and for 10.
Oh, did you hear about the whole banana thing?
No.
Chiquita banana, which I don't think we use, but I don't know if they have any other things. They're terminating their entire workforce, all of them, every single one.
Where are they located at?
South America.
Okay.
Like where our bananas come from, or where their bananas come from.
Right.
Yeah, every single one is being terminated.
Why?
I think it has to do with some kind of workforce strike or something like that. So they were like, okay, and they just got rid of everyone.
It's like when Walmart tried to unionize, and they're just like, okay, we'll just shut down all our Walmarts.
Probably.
So horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss those today.
Yeah, we can give them to the Salcadas. See what.
I go through them and de-sticker them all.
Oh, little stickers don't hurt anybody.
One ain't red.
I do want to try it with Bean and see if she likes it. Well, they're finally getting soft. It only took a month and a half to get.
It's the longest ripening banana I've ever seen.
Bean is gonna have some red bananas today. I've never personally had one of these.
We're like, what is wrong with these bananas?
She got some good ones. She got some ones that were gonna have a shelf life that lasts a long time.
If that's really how they really do it, we should get those more often.
Even though they're more expensive, it'd be cheaper. We wouldn't lose any.
Yeah, I don't sell them where I shop. I'd have to go all the way to Coopville. And you don't want to get anything here from Safeway, because Safeway is like... I went into Safeway and I got my husband like a Father's Day meal that I was going to prepare. I got like corn on the cob, I got some buns. I got stuff for making s'mores.
You'd probably be just as happy with microwave taquitos.
I got, that's not the point. I got pasta salads. I did get turkey for the week, for sandwiches for the week. What else did I get? I did get some beer. And it was $181. It's like, oh my God. This is why I shop at Costco. This one is like on there. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. And Odie, let's see if they'll eat it. Give them 2 each. Give them 1. Give them 1. You'll try one for Darwin here. Ooh. Yeah, I was like, holy Moses. That's a lot of money. And it literally is only like 5 meals that I got. 181 bucks. Yeah, I did get 2 things of some more of those because it was some more packages. You got like $4.50 off or something from getting their s'more packages, so that I have stuff for the summer to make s'mores. Because I have a little propane fire pit that we made s'mores on last night. So, see if Darwin likes this. Darwin's my marmoset. I guess they put the red bananas through a gassing ripening thing, and if it doesn't go through the chambers correctly or something, that lack of ripening can happen, supposedly. I don't know. That's just what I heard. Alright, so tomorrow we won't be going live. We'll go live again on Thursday at some point. I don't know what time. Lisa's coming here to volunteer. Pam and Sherry will usually be here on Thursday to drop off some donation stuff. And then, depending on if I go to the store this afternoon, it's a nice day. We'll see if the sun stays out. If the sun stays out, I might just take my kids to the beach and let them have a day. After I'm done with working. I got some more stuff to do. We'll do some veggies for Beanpole. Veggies for them, veggies for them. Veggies for the foxes. Edward loves veggies. He's like my veggie chomper. He loves them. And then after we do this, we'll add some frozen berries to the foxes stuff, because they like frozen stuff. You see what April got me for my birthday? I said that's way too much credit. But it has a lid.
You drink that and have your keep calm and ask Ashley, and people will think you're just full of yourself.
I know. I don't buy this stuff for myself. People just send it to me or get it for me. Like, okay, so they like mushy bananas. This is actually the Coatis' favorite kinds of bananas. They like it to be like banana bread ready. I actually got bananas from Costco to let this happen so that I can make banana bread this week.
Bananas are always really ripe. I mean, they're ready to go. They're not green like.
They are in the bottom. You gotta dig. The bottom boxes are, but the top boxes are always like.
That's right. I forgot yours.
I spend the money. I'm gonna get what I need. No, these might not be these might be past Alcata.
They'd be good Salvador.
What I'm doing right now.
I've seen people actually open bundles of grapes and switch and swap until they.
Oh,
get exactly what they want.
that's disgusting. You don't do that. You just dig for them. You gotta go into Costco and you just dig for them. Their peppers on top actually are always usually really, really good. It's rare that I have to actually really search for their good peppers.
Oh, those minis?
No, well, those two. They're normal peppers. And blend this together. Oh God, it's so full. pour some of this water out into Salvador's. There we go. But it does, I mean, it's like, it went from me spending like, I don't know, $173 to $240 a week for produce to like $500. I mean, it's gone up a lot. Stew meat today, which is why I have to let it blend a lot longer than not, and I apologize. Your guys' comments are significantly smaller than they are on the other platforms, so honestly, until I actually flip you around and can actually read the comments, they're...
Yeah, you have to bring a tablet out.
Dude, I can't have any more things to remember to charge.
We'll have to find a tablet that fits on the tripod so you can read all the text and go live.
I'd have to have it right here. I mean, it's super uber little.
Get those glasses that you can read on and still watch things.
I had to order my favorite kind of Oakley sunglasses again. I was so upset. I cannot find my backup pair anywhere. Murphy ate my original Oakleys.
Apparently Jinx ate mine.
Huh?
I said, yeah, apparently Jinx ate mine.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Costco doesn't sell them anymore.
The Ray-Bans?
Those ones. And all the other Ray-Bans were like old people ones. And the Oakleys are never comfortable for me. They're too rigid on the side of my head.
Aaron likes the gas cans. That's what he normally gets. I like, Ray-Bans have like really sleek, good ones for the younger generation.
Maybe they were just out.
Well, did you search at Costco?
Yeah.
That's why. You actually need to go and look at Ray-Bans. And Costco can normally, if you get the item number, if you find them like at the Ray-Ban store, Costco can usually get them in cheaper.
I just went and looked at what they had on the wall.
Yeah, that, I mean, yeah. I like that section of corn on there. There we go. All right. Now what? Frozen berries, and then I really got to add some stuff to them. Oh, that's what I forgot. All right, so we're gonna add some avocado to Salvador's mixture here, but I'm gonna dump some of it out first. A little bit more. Okay. We're gonna add some. So Salvador's our giant anteater. The reason I blend it, giant anteaters don't have teeth, believe it or not. They have very powerful claws. That is what they got. So Cooper has a newfound obsession. Shadows.
What's that? He was watching like little twinkles of shadow and light yesterday.
Oh yeah. Shadows.
Ryland.
Ryland, she does the volleyball and she hits it up onto the corner of our roof and it rolls off and she hits it again.
Yeah.
And he follows the shadow. He tries to get the shadow on the ground the whole time. It's like, it's weird. And I did get a new laser pointer. It's in my car. I'm gonna, before I go home, I'm gonna run the living daylights out of Cooper, make him exhausted.
Make sure I put
I did Milo this morning, and Milo was so happy. There's a laser, there's a laser, there's a laser. He was so happy. It made my heart full. Okay, leafy biscuits. leafy biscuits. These are Supreme Diet. This has like all the nutrition that they would get in like leafies. We do get some of them wet because they like it. Some of our animals have to like have it a little bit softer. Our porcupine loves these things. Our coatis like them. And our raccoons like them. Wash that. Add some apple cider vinegar to this. Blend it together, put it in there. And the anteater is good to go. Yes, sir. All right. You know what I saw? Do that, but sometimes I do lose the. All right, to be washed. Okie dokie. So we got giant anteater. We gotta add some peanuts for them. We gotta add some peanuts there, some peanuts there, peanuts there, and where's my big?
Curious if you can enjoy that.
Enjoy. Oh, the banana. Taking some of my chicken thighs?
I took these out.
Actually, I did.
I took these out last night.
No, you didn't. I did. We'll go to the cameras. I will show you.
I bet you $10,000
okay.
right now that I took these out last night.
I took out chicken thighs last night. No.
How much you want to bet? You want to bet it? $10,000 right now.
I'm not going to bet $10,000, Jeremy. That's ridiculous.
I took these out just before I left. I go, oh, I need to take some chicken out. I grabbed them from the freezer. I put them right on top. They're still frozen.
Well, look.
I'm so glad there's a camera here now.
You get so dramatic. Jesus.
Just so you know, I'm serious. That's how I get dramatic.
That was pretty intense of you. Okay. So we're gonna get some peanuts. We're gonna get some. Oh wait, I gotta shake this. So we blend this together. All right. Okay. Then I need some more for the raccoons. I don't have. Trying to think of what they'll actually eat. I don't want to put stuff in there that they're not going to actually eat. They love the peanuts. They love that. I do have, let's see here. I have some crab. Oh God. Sorry, Maple. That was actually you. I got some crab legs for them. Crab legs. Right. I got some whole shrimp here. Look at these. These are Squeakers loves whole shrimp. And so does the raccoons. All right. Oh my goodness. That's nope. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Dobby. All right. You guys ready to go take it down and feed everybody? Report what comment. April will take care of it. Don't worry.
We got trolls already?
I don't know. I'm looking. All right, here we go. Let's go feed some exotic animals. Shall we? Move, move, Coop. Move out of the way. Oh no! Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Aw, thanks for watching. Let's go see some animals. Oh. No trolls yet. Something April was doing wrong, I guess. Oh.
Causing issues.
Man, I had to open that pump from the bottom. I was so nervous this morning.
Open what from the bottom?
Well, supposedly Holly's been putting the pump in with the Gators, and Sully's supposedly been grabbing it and death rolling it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, why not just drain it from the bottom? She's like, well, it doesn't get all of it out. I said, well, but then they'll be on the ground, and you can put the sub pump in and have better control of them, right? So I went to open it because I knew it would take longer to get down, and I'm just like, God, I hope that...
Oh, things jumping out at you?
No, that the water doesn't... You don't know what pipe, because of how Dave has plumbed that, if the water's going to shoot you right in the face. And let me tell you what, you don't want dirty alligator water.
That's not just dirt.
That's not just dirt. It's disgusting. And like, I'm like, and those petcocks are like, so like, they're, yeah. I was very, very, very nervous to open those.
If we take the sides off of it, I can replumb that so it's easy to do.
No, well, the sub pump will work. It just...
No, I mean so that we could actually, yeah, use the sub pump, but, yeah.
Okay, foxes, coatis, that, skunks. All right. Skunk. All right, so I'm gonna go take this down. Then I'm gonna come back and get you guys. We're gonna go feed the marmoset. I already fed the cats and the ferrets and the chinchillas and all that this morning. So we're gonna go feed the marmosets, and then we'll go down and we'll feed everybody else their food and get to meet those guys. And then I'm gonna do my dishes and go work on social media. So. Oh, that is heavy. let's go feed. So I shrink you guys down here. Maybe. Here we go. So you're easier to carry. Like so. All right, you ready? Here we go. The gators were bad. She did a leafy biscuit day, or not leafy biscuit, a gator biscuit day. And I don't know, let's just say it cleans them out. All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, jeez. I walked down there yesterday, I was like, oh my God.
Well, she keeps on saying she can't do it because of Soli and the sub pump. And oh, guess what we got from, guess what Pam sent in? A brand new wolf trough for our wolves for the summer. I need 2 more of them, but that is a huge, like, Titan is gonna be so freaking happy. Back up. I brought that out here last night. Whoa. I brought that out last night because I didn't feel like putting it at an angle in my truck and then having all my dogs right in the front of my truck. So I took my husband's truck out last night because it doesn't have a canopy on it right now. And it's a bigger bed too. So anyway, it was fantastic. Let's go feed a marmoset. My kittens! Hello, kittens! All right, so I've already cleaned in here and everything. So we're just gonna go straight to Darwin. Minus pulling his bowls. I wanna see if he likes these red bananas. I'm very, very, very curious. Come here, I got some red bananas. I'm curious to how you're going to feel about those. Come here. Let's see. What do you think of that? You don't know how to feel about that? No, 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 stay in. Hey, hey, hey. Don't do that. He will bite me. He's like, you can't. He's like, screw the red bananas, I'm out. I'm free, I'm free. Let me be free. Now he does have a 4-story enclosure here. He'll come back down. Give me 1 sec. He wants his fruit cups. I got melon and pineapple for you today. You get 2 fruit cups today. Are you excited? Yeah, whoever sealed these fruit cups this last round, whatever the machine did, I mean, they're on there. Yeah. These are actually really good. I've never eaten one, but I've gotten taste, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'd rather not have whatever stuff is in them. There you go. There's 2. He's going for the melon one right now. So here's Darwin. Hi, Dar. How's your melon cup? Is it good? Is it really good? Say thanks, Lisa. It's good enrichment for him. You're very cute. You have a very human-like face that I like. It's very cute. And Kiwi has a newfound favorite spot, and that's right here. Hi, Kiwi. You like that spot, don't you? So I'm trying to get you in both cameras. All right. The cuteness is over the top. He's so cute. He's so cute. You know what? I haven't eaten today. Hold on 1 sec. I feel my body like. All I need is the gators. sorry about that. Whew, I had to run. When you get a phone call from your employee that's like, I need you at Gators immediately, you get a little bit nervous of what might be happening down there and if we're having a hospital visit today. Whew, sorry, I just ran, and then there's nothing like having to, so Sully decided she's vacuuming out the enclosure today and getting it refilled and cleaned. So she's in there vacuuming, and Sully broke her barrier down, which is, she just has a trash can lid there, literally folded it in half and started to climb out of the gator tank by the wolves. So there's nothing like going up and having to have an alligator right here and pushing him back into the, I wonder if that's on camera. Nothing, it's not, it's kind of terrifying. So I'm seeing if it's, no, it's not on our cameras. It's not pointed at that angle of the door. Whew. And so I'll show you Sully. He's a big gator. His head's like this big, like not lengthwise but widthwise. And so I had to push his shoulders and push him back into the gator tank. And then, yeah. All right, on that note, if he got out, we would just have to pick him up and put him back in. It's not that big of a deal. She just didn't want him to have that big of a fall to go down there. She had him by the tail to pull, she was trying to pull him back in. She couldn't get him. What you should do in that situation on her side is grab the tail, pulled back, grabbed his back legs, tucked him in, and pulled him back in that way. But it's okay. Surprised she was actually able to call me. All right, guys ready? Here's some morning excitement for you. Let's go. That's why I get paid the no bucks out here. God, is Sully gonna bite me? It's been a long time since I've handled Sully. He did it, obviously. I already came up and been mending a wound. Glad he's still docile. All right. We have had some mean gators in our days that you grab them and they just like chomp chomp chompity chomp chomp. So, all right. So here we go. Oh, I don't know why Book of Face is on Wi-Fi. There we go. Turn the Wi-Fi off. On Book of Face. Sorry, Book of Face. Or Facebook. I can actually say it. Who would have thought? All right. All right. You guys are... All right. Here's Bean. She's screaming at me this morning. Bean is a North American porcupine, and this is where I can actually read your comments because I'm going to flip you around. Ba-dink, ba-dink. One sec. Yeah, I trust your judgment, April. So I took a read your text message. You didn't text my watch. She's a son of a... I was making sure I just heard the crashy crash, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't Holly needing help again. Hi, Bean. This is Bean. I wanted to turn her towards you guys today so you could actually see her. Look how cute that little beanpole is. Isn't she so cute? She loves her corn on the cob. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So Bean is a North American porcupine. with over 30,000 quills. Aw, thank you. Well, we're glad to have you. Make sure you like, share, and follow us. And we're trying to build up our YouTube platform now. We just left TikTok lives because we got tired of it, and now we are doing this. So we're on YouTube. We're going to build up our YouTube audience. Isn't she adorable? All right, now let's go feed. We're going to go feed some raccoons. Good golly. This is my unhungry raccoons. Kibble me? Calm. Calm coons. Morning. So, let me grab you guys. So you can see they're darting for the door. All right, let's go in here and see how service does in here, shall we? Good morning, Rocket. How are you? Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Hello, Rocket. Hi, Rocket. Hello, Percy. Hi, bud. You enjoying your hammock this morning? And then we have our other one back there. That's Apollo in the thing back there. So they have shrimp, they got crab legs, they got peanuts, they got eggs, they got their dog kibble. We do grain-free dog kibble as a supplement only, so that they're never hungry. So here comes Rocket. She is going to climb down here. I haven't had to separate her this year, knock on wood. Please God, don't make it to where I don't have to this year at all. Here she comes. She knows her little routine down. She's gonna dig in that bowl of food because she wants the eggs at the bottom. So she'll make a nice big mess for me this morning. Yeah, give us a thumbs up this morning, please. Oh, she found it. Now watch how she cracks it open. Pink. Pink, pink. All right. Squeakers is impatiently waiting. Well, hello, my little foxy friends. How are we this? Hello, Swiper. So these are some of our new foxes here. Oh my goodness. This is Swiper telling me he wants food. That's the only reason for the pacing behavior. Hi, little birdie. So he's only pacing because he knows I have food. Look out. I'll come get you in just one sec. I'm gonna put the food out first. Berry's there. And Berry's here. Some salmon and some turkey bacon here. Okay. I got some salmon for you, Tazzy. I'm not touching it for you today, though. You're gonna have to jump up by yourself. I know I normally hand you your food, but not today. Because it's salmon, buddy. This is one of my favorite. Oh, he got the turkey bacon. What do you think of that turkey bacon, Taz? Oh, some salmon. All right. Didn't want to. Oh, look at those beautiful babies. Look at those. Oh, here comes little. There's little Rascal. She's in her little den that she's made down there. There she comes out. Isn't that clever? So clever, Rascal. So this is Ann Fox. This is Anisio. That is Swiper. That is Chloe. That is Rascal. And then here is Taz. We have 12 foxes here, and they're shedding right now, so they look a little sad right now, but they look a little sad right now, but they'll look better in the winter. So, aren't they great? They're so beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's a huge compliment for us. Our animals' behavior and disposition is very, very, very important to us. We want all of our animals to feel happy and safe. And these guys we've had for a couple months, so we're still learning them. But so far, so good. What do you got, Taz? Can you talk, Tazzy? Can you talk? Taz is my favorite. He has an underbite, and his eyes are always like, just look so ferocious. Look at him wag his little tail. He gets excited. He's a get him. Get him, Taz. Get him. They're loving that salmon and turkey bacon today. Hi, Chloe. Aren't they cute? So I gave them a hammock yesterday to see if they'd like it. Clearly, they did. You win some, you lose some. Oh, I hear Salvador this morning already. Aren't they so cool? Look at him. I love when Taz shakes his little tail. Hi, Taz. 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 I love him. I love him. Hi, Ann Fox. Ann, we've been treating for an eye infection. So her eyes are kind of still goopy. Oh, look at Chloe with Anesio. She loves Anesio. Look at her. She's like, I love you, Anesio. I love you. Anesio, go say hi to Chloe. So these guys' story is that they were actually saved by Save a Fox. Save a Fox went in and they pretty much dismantled a 500 fox fur farm. And then they were looking for homes or places for the foxes to go. You silly boy, Anesio. You silly boy. You're so silly. That's Swiper, who's the one who's rubbing his face on the thing. There's Rascal. The rare sighting of Rascal. You guys don't see her that often. She's pretty elusive. Anyway, they went in and they saved the foxes, and then they've been looking for them. Aw, that's two. And the first time they got to touch ground was at our facility, which was absolutely amazing. It was very emotional to watch them run for the first time and be able to be foxes with each other, and it was a very beautiful experience that they get to have this life here. So these guys were a rescue to rescue transfer, and we're so happy that they are not just eating dog kibble anymore, but they're getting fresh fruits and veggies and able to have friends, and this is what an honor this is. You know, and if we're actually able to raise our year funding, which is about $600,000 is what it costs for us to have, we need more employees, but for us to have a staff of 7 again, and to have, you know, money that we're actually putting in savings to be able to do renovations and things like that, we need to do at least $600,000 a year. And if we can get that covered, then we actually be able to take in more foxes. They're desperately trying to get the last 100 out. I'd love to be able to take 10 more. We took 12, and we could easily accommodate 10 more if we had the funding to do so. So it's just expensive. So now this is Salvador here. We are very glad to have new people. We love it. We actually didn't break, we were at 100 people watching all day yesterday. I was very surprised because I wasn't expecting those kind of numbers yesterday. So, hi. Hi, Sal. This is Salvador. He's my giant anteater. Not tip this today. Tip it today. I'm not in the mood today for you to tip it. I'm not in the mood for you to tip it. No. No. Oh. No. You can get my boots dirty. I don't care. Nope. No. Salvador. No. Stop it. I got some pretty strong legs, Salvador. So this is Salvador. He is a giant anteater. This is probably one of the rarest species I'll ever have the amazing opportunity of working with. He has a tongue that is over 2.5 foot long that comes in and out of his mouth at 2 times a second, allowing him 120 times a minute. These guys are so cool. I think that my most like mind-blowing thing about animals is how things are like actually hardwired into these animals, right? So anteaters, when they're born, it's not like they're taught that, hey, I can only spend 10 to 30 seconds per ant hole, like to be able to, or ant hill, to be able to, you know, not get bit. And like, they just know that. And they just naturally do it. So these guys' main source or main diet is actually termites. And they're so cool because they can actually be found in all different kinds of terrains. They're not in a specific terrain. So deserts, meadows, grasslands, rainforests. I mean, they can actually pretty much survive in anything as long as they have a food source. So that's pretty awesome. Now, Salvador does have a hot box, which is his shed that we keep at about 80 degrees all the time. We do live in Washington, so it does get cold here. Now, Salvador does come out and play in the snow, but it's on Salvador's terms. So he knows when he gets too cold and he heads inside and gets all warmed up and then comes back out again, which is just so cool. People ask how he breathes. He just does when he's diving in the slop like this. Do not lift my foot off, sir. I appreciate you not grabbing my foot. That was very gentle of you. See those powerful claws there? He's getting mad at me for not letting him tip his food bowl. Hi, buddy. So he is eating apple cider vinegar, ground beef, berries, leafy biscuits. Don't you try, dude. Not having it. And then Taz gets to watch Anteater TV right there. Eating with Salvador. Welcome to today's episode, Taz. Don't move closer like you're gonna grab my leg instead, sir. Now, this animal could actually kill me. He can grab the inside of my leg, rip open arteries. They have been known to kill people in captivity. And that is literally, they just rip them open. Now, they don't have sharp claws. They have powerful claws. They're one of the only animals that can actually defend themselves from a jaguar, which is saying a lot for these animals. Really amazing creatures. Aw, thanks, Heather. I just got a message from Heather saying she set up an order on Chewy. So there are ways you can give back. I'm going to let him spill it now if he wants to, but he got a good amount. Now, he will eat it off the ground. Dirt is actually an essential part of an anteater's diet, but I'd rather him not dump $20 out first thing when I put it in there. Okay. This is Squeakers. This is a Coatis, also known as a Coatis. This is a South American Coatis. Really cool animal. Hi, Squeaks. Today, you ready? Over here. Over here. Good boy. Here you go. What are you eating first? What are you having first? What are you going for? You don't know? Bananas? So this guy right here, we've had for a very long time, well over 6 years. Or sorry, well over 9 years. He is food aggressive. We just know that about him. And, oh, you're going for the shrimp first? Mm-mm-mm. So we know that about him. We know that he's food aggressive. We do not... See, we're glad that we're not on TikTok too. At least for lives. We don't want to share our mission and our content, but going live, this is a much more peaceful platform, and so far, at least, and I like it. I like the calmness. I mean, I don't get as many eyes, but at the same time, it's just, you know, the controversy is just real. People decide to just make up BS about you all the time, and it's just, you know.
Oh yeah, Ashley? Well, I feel this way.
Okay, cool. All right. Here you go, buddy. The views will get there. This is Odie. He's my old skunk. Are you my old skunk? Are you my old boy? You're my good boy, aren't you? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Isn't he cute? No, he cannot spray me. He's been deglanded. Now that's just a super simple procedure. He actually came to us deglanded. We didn't do this procedure. But it's like neutering. In and out, couple day recovery. So it's pretty simplistic. Not for the vet, it's not though, because they can get, if the sac breaks, and their OR smells for a good 4 weeks. I used to live in Dallas, Oregon, before my husband and I lost my mom and moved to Mexico, and need the for rescue here is crazy high. Oh my God. Yeah, well, before you choose to get into the dog rescue world, you're welcome to call me. I will tell you.
Was it a hit?
The ins and outs. I don't know. She never eats bananas first. It's corn. It's corn.
Corn. Big juicy nuts. It's got sweet.
Something like that. Something like that. The marmoset was not impressed, but
Oh, with the red one?
I don't know if it was soft enough for him yet. I think they're just gonna be picky like that. I dabble in dog rescue. I have 10 dogs myself, and I help out. One of my favorite rescues over here in Washington is Critters & Co., and I foster and stuff for her occasionally. And you know who some of my biggest controversial creators are people who are dog trainers and work in the dog rescue but don't work in the dog rescue. So like they network and do that kind of stuff. They're some of my biggest people I have to deal with. And I have never seen an industry so incredibly corrupt. You would think that dog rescues would all be on the same page, but they're not. There is a lot of really good ones, and there's a lot of really bad ones. It's just with everything, right? So, yeah, I have a red-footed tortoise. Hi, here's my other ones. Hello, Faith. Hello. All right. So I haven't cleaned in this enclosure yet. This is the last one I have to clean. You guys, I'm not touching salmon today. It's all gonna be rock-based here, so you're gonna have to let me in without running out, okay? I would appreciate that. Okay? Right, Akasha? So let me get in here safely, then I'll come grab you guys, okay? Oh, did you get a pheasant feather? Did you get a pheasant feather? Okay, so we put some fruits and veggies on this log right here. Hold on, gonna put some over here. Hold on. I'm coming. Oh, Edward, is it your favorite? There we go. There you guys go. All right. I wanted to pour their food before. Go back up. You little stinker. Hi. So in here, we've had these guys for a couple months. This is Edward, our lavender. This is beautiful Faith. She's a champagne platinum. We have a couple red foxes, Dexter and Todd. And then we have silver foxes, that is Akasha, and that is Audrey. Aren't they cute? Aw, that's great. Don't pee on me again. You pissed on me again. Akasha. Like, I enjoy our newfounded bond, but I do not need fox pee on my boots. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding, Akasha? What are you doing? You stinker. She comes over and she marks me now. Look how nice these guys are all eating together. As Faith creates drama. Love her. You're so cute. Akasha. Thank you. She probably is. She likes to pee on people. And now I need to pluck Edward, but we're creating a bond. Oh, I gotta grab that tuff off of him. Let me see if he lets me. Hold on.
Edward! Come here. Want some sandwich?
I almost got it. I need to grab that tuff off. It's driving me nuts. Let's see if he'll let me. Let me see if he'll let me do it. It's on this side.
What is that, Edward?
I don't want it to mat. Let's see. Give me 1 sec. I want to get this tuff off of Edward. Edward!
Hi. Hi, Akasha. Hi, honey.
Come here, Edward. Come here, I want to pluck it. Come let me pull it off. Come here.
Come here, baby. Come here. Hi, Edward. Hi, Edward. Hi, Akasha. Hi, Akasha.
Oh, I just want to, if there's this chunk of fur, I just want to, come here. I just want to yank it off real fast. Just want to pull it off. You can see it on his side. See that right there? I want to pull that off right there. Got some of it. I don't want it to get matted on him because that can be painful. Can I get more? See if he lets me pull off some more. I doubt it, but we're gonna try it.
Hi, buddy. You want...
I just need to grab it. I just need to grab the top. I just need to grab it. Don't worry. It's already released.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Akasha.
Hi, Audrey. You want it? It's a little zucchini. You want it? You want zucchini? This is good. This is good.
Come on, Edward.
Hi. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello.
It's just gonna take some time. They're not used to people. Hi, Edward. They're not used to people, so it just takes time. Oh, that's what I gotta put on my wish list. Is those walk-through cat brushes. I have one in my other fox thing, and they actually use it, so I need to get that. Man, Audrey peed all over my boot. My dishes. You little stinker. These are some of our wolf dogs here. Hi, guys. All right, I'm gonna flip you around so I can see what you're seeing. So, these are some of our wolf dogs. Here comes the quads. This is Luther, right here. This is Lubu. Hi, Lou. Hi, Echo. Hi, Brian. You're losing your fluffing your butt. They're also going through a deep shed right now. Echo, 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 echo. I love. Hi, Brian. All right, now I'll show you the gator that almost almost escaped out the door. All right, I love you so much. So Holly's in here cleaning. See this big boy right here? This is who I had my face-to-face encounter with. Hi, buddy. But you guys are ready for some clean water, aren't you? Now I just gotta clean the glass. Hi, buddy. So this is Sully. That's who we talked to this morning. So this door right here opens, and he decided that he wanted to try to come out of it. Morning, bud. How you doing? Did you decide to cause some drama today? Did you cause some drama today? You gonna go in the tank? You gonna go in the tank? Go slow. Oh, there you go. Cool. Okay, let's go in here. So their water is filling. Holly cleaned all in here today. Ta-da! Gators! That's Sully. He's about 8 foot long or so. And he's a big boy. And that right there is Wazowski. And then Randall's right under here with the alligator snapping turtle. Hanging out. These are some of our big boys. They are big boys. So Holly just climbed in here with them. She cleaned. Alligators get a bad rep. They are actually not, they don't just attack things. That's actually not what they do. They're very calm actually for the most part. They're considered ambush predators. And essentially what that means is that it's almost like a red light, green light kind of thing. So when you turn around, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get it. And then you face them and walk towards them and they back off. So gators don't normally, they don't normally actually attack people. It's kind of more of like a mistaken identity kind of thing. That little lady who passed away in Florida by walking her dog by a gator infested lake, my guess would be that the gator actually came out of the water to get the dog. And when an alligator comes out to eat, they actually come like out of the water pretty fast and they start swinging their head side to side. And when something touches their tongue, that's when they're going, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, buddy. Hi, sweet boy. You gonna come up here? Hi, buddy. He's a good boy. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. And when alligators are upset, they actually will tell you, like they'll hiss at you and be like, back off. But for the most part, the gators will just chill. They're pretty chill. Let's see if I can get out of this enclosure safely. So their water will fill all the ways to the top so that they have some good swimming room. Oh, they might start a gator call for you because the quads are coming. Let's see if they do. Hold on one sec. Now, quads and dirt bikes, the noise turns on my alligators, and so they do their mating call. So my neighbors are riding their quads right now, so let's hang out here for just a second and see if they'll do a mating call for you. Hold on one sec. And then I gotta use the restroom and then we'll go see some sloths. All right, hold on. We're just gonna hang out for just a sec. No, they're not riding their quads enough. They gotta be going for them to get excited. La 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 la. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the sloths and I'm gonna use the restroom. But, because I'm trying to up my water intake because I'm lucky if I drink 6 ounces of water a day. But I have to say hi to my zoos. Oh, hi, Zooboos. Oh, he's a good boy. Are you gonna hide? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I get ya. Hi, handsome. Isn't he so sweet? He's my big boy. Are you my big boy? Yeah, you know, here's the problem is that like, there's Lexi. Hi, beautiful lady. You're so pretty. They're so cute. The problem is, see, you stinker. I was coming to say hi to you, but you decided to kind of be a butt. Baby boy. Look at that tail wag. Look at that little tail wag.
shedding. You're shedding like crazy. You're shedding like crazy. Who's a muggle boo? Let's pull some of this fluff out. Should we pull some of it out? Should we pull some of it out? So this is Zeus. He's actually one of our biggest boys out here. He's about 160 pounds or so, well, maybe even lesser, like maybe 140. He is shedding right now. It's shedding season, so he's losing all this fur here. So he's one of my main men out here. I absolutely love him so much. I love him so much. I do. I love you so much. He's such a good boy. I let him out this morning and he was like, freedom, freedom. Because they go into night runs at night. Our ones that have these bigger runs, they have to go in night runs at night when we're not here. Six-sided enclosure. That way we know that they're safe in case, I mean, what would happen if that big maple would fall down? We got to be out here. So if it fell on this, he'd be safe. But if it fell and broke down his fence and he got out, we'd be in trouble. Oh, Solly made it up top. Hi, buddy. Isn't he cool? Gators, I love gators. Here's the thing I was saying, you know, it's like we kind of have to create somewhat of a balance because those gators, there's really nothing above them in the food chain. There has to be something that helps take them out, even though they kind of control their own populations to a certain extent. Like they'll eat babies and stuff. So that helps a little bit, but unfortunately, you know, there is like some regulating of populations that have to be done so that they don't overpopulate. Now, I'm not saying that means go out and unalive exotic animals because nature is made to, you know, take care of itself. But we did bring the alligators back. This is Millie and Bob. Bob. Hi, Bob. Hey. Shh. Hi, Bob. Aw. It's just a severe macaw. This is one of our new macaws. He's not very happy with Jeremy's decision right now. Hi, baby. You gonna come outside for a little bit? Come enjoy the weather. Is Rambo gonna come out with you, Jasper? Huh? Huh? No, I don't. Hold on one sec. My daughter's calling me again. Yeah, right.
The internet connection won't work. What can we do?
Unplug it and set a timer for 2 minutes. Unplug the internet and the box. Both of those. You unplug both plugs or one plug?
Both.
Okay, did you let it sit for 2 minutes?
Never mind.
Okay, let it set for 2 minutes and then.
No, it literally just right after I called you, it just started working.
Okay, all right. Love you. Bye. All right. We're going to go see I'm going to put you in here on the sloths and then I'll be right back. But I got to pee really bad. Hold on. So Rion's right there. She's that little thing right there. I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry. Rian, Rian, Rian. Rian, 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 Rian. Rian. Hey, good morning, sweet girl. How are you, precious? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Come on, baby. So when I turn around, that's usually when Rihanna will come down and be like, hey, wait a minute, why are you walking away? So I'm gonna bring out, let me flip you guys around so I can see what you see. Bear with me here. This is our sloth house. Okay, man, it's been a long day. As you can see the black circles, I'm exhausted. This is Banana. Banana's our blue-tongued skink. Hi, honey. Are you eating some fruits and veggies this morning? Is it good? They're so cool. These guys are found in Australia. My new blue-tongued skink that I just rescued is a butthead. He likes to bite. I've never come across a biting blue-tongued skink before. Hi, baby. Hi. You want scratches? You want scratches? Now, this was a rescue that came in. Believe it or not, it actually was very, very, very well taken care of. Like, very well taken care of. She saved the blue tongue from a neglect situation. And then she ended up having to go to college. And because she's going to college, she knew that she wouldn't have the time or energy or effort to be able to put forth on a blue tongue. So she brought him here. And I can tell you, it's one of the first animals that I've ever received that has had a owner's manual. This is what Banana likes. This is what Banana doesn't like. This is what, these are her favorite fruits and veggies. These are her least favorite fruits and veggies. And it was just like, it was a refreshing thing to see, because we don't see that often. Usually we're getting in animals that are like, these animals have never had the proper care. Here you go, give it to them. So, let me see. Yes, I'm gonna stand on the glass. Get over it, I've done it for 9 years. Okay. Hello. Hi, Rian. Hi, Rian. Good morning. Good morning, sweet girl. How are you? Oh, do you want some fruits and veggies this morning? Hi. So we've had Rian for 9 years now. She's an amazing creature. Genuinely so impressive. Sloths are so remarkable. They have so many things that are so incredibly unique about them. To me, they fall under that same category as the possum, where they just have this unlimited ability to survive. So their organs are actually flipped upside down to accommodate them from being hanging 90% of their lives. They have these pin dot eyes that makes it hard for them to see in the daytime, but they can see really good at night. They have an incredible sense of smell. They have great hearing. They have their hair part from their stomach out. They have their own bug colony that is only found on a sloth, taking care of the algae that's only found on a sloth. So they grow their own, when they're in the rainforest, they have this algae that grows on them. It's truly just freaking amazing. And then they have a bug colony that takes care of that algae. Now they've been doing research on that, and there is a possibility in their research that the algae that they're finding on sloths could ultimately be a cure for breast cancer. How amazing is that? That a cure for something that is so detrimental to so many women throughout the world, that they're dealing with this. And a sloth and the algae in which they grow could possibly be a cure. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. If you follow me long enough, you know I'm a true believer believer in natural ways of healing. Now that's not to say that there is not times in my life where we've had to have chemical flooding, right? My husband had cancer, he got chemo. My Aunt Deanna that just passed away, she had chemo that did actually make her live longer than what she was supposed to live. You know, so she had indefinite chemo, which was like freaking heartbreaking to watch. So I'm not saying that there's not a time and place. I'm saying that nature is truly remarkable, and I do feel that if we really put our energy and our resources in natural ways and not so much chemical ways, I think we would have more solution. So if you follow me long enough, you'll know that like I'm a true believer that we've created a lot of diseases, or not diseases, but a lot of self-harming conditions due to a lot of different things. And it's time for our kids to be educated about it and to start researching it. You know, I'm happy that I'm getting my kids to the point where, you know, I want them to turn over that bag of, you know, food and read what's in it and what's not in it and make wise decisions, right? You know, why does America, I'm trying to remember what I just saw. Oh, it's about McDonald's actually. Was it McDonald's? Maybe it was. I don't remember the exact context, but it was that, why is it that, I want to say it was McDonald's. Why is it that McDonald's chicken nuggets have 32 ingredients in them and in the US and they have 4 in the UK? Like they were doing comparisons of what's what. Or like the UK doesn't use red dye. They use natural ways just because we're a visual society. So we're like, oh my gosh, Cheetos, they're bright. You know, just really dumb stuff like that. You know, and so we want to educate people of how amazing nature is and how incredibly balanced it could be without man stepping in, because that's the way it was created to be. And there's just so many sensitive subjects and so many touchy things, and we've all been through so much that for me, for America to take care of America again, or if you would want to make America great again, it would be actually taking care of the American people in the way of their health, because our health is suffering so bad that if we have healthy people, we have healthy workers, and we have healthy workers and happy workers, and we have a better community and a better society because we're not dealing with all that stuff. There's people who are dealing with chronic pain. There's people who are dealing with, you know, and there is natural ways that I feel that it can be helped. It's just we're not putting the money to invest it in that. We're putting the money in the drugs to cover things up rather than healing the ultimate issue that's at hand. And we're all on this like self-seeking journey of like, how can we self-improve? And then we try to self-improve and we are educated, but not enoughly educated. And so we're creating kidney stones by taking too much vitamin D. We're creating liver failure by taking too much turmeric. Like, so there is things that can help us, but we really need to be educating ourselves of like, what's the stopping point? And I'm very guilty for that. I am like, heck yeah, I'm on 32 different things at once and let's see what works. Like I'm guilty of that. Anyway, underneath this box is another amazing animal. Can't roll into a full ball like the 9-banded. This is a South American armadillo. This is Ren. She is a burrowing armadillo. And what that means is she just likes to dig holes and live in them. Now she does have like a stronger keratin top, but it's not as strong as you would see on the 9-banded. And she's not really able to take use that a 9-banded armadillo would be able to take. Now people get often kind of concerned about armadillos and leprosy. The 9-banded armadillos can carry leprosy, but they have to catch it first. So that means they have to be exposed to it. So it's super uber rare for anything like that to happen, just like it is for a possum to have rabies. Super rare, rarely happens. They have the lowest blood temperature out of any mammal, and so one of the lowest blood temperatures, so they can't actually allow the rabies to get to the brain to affect it. So I have one more sloth. His name's Adagio. He's in his bed up here. He's being a cutie patootie. Aren't you? You being a cutie patootie up here in your bed. What are you doing? Are you eating a carrot? Now sloths have self-sharpening teeth, so whenever they open and close their mouth, those teeth are constantly becoming sharper and sharper. This is one of the cleanest bites you can get out here at our facility. It's in and out, it's like literally sticking a knife into your hand. It's really remarkable. And their teeth never stop growing, so they can actually continue to sharpen their teeth and not have any repercussions of like over grinding their teeth and losing them. They're made to self-sharpen their teeth so they can get through that really heavy leafy matter that they eat in the wild in Costa Rica. Aren't they cool? What are you doing, bud? Sorry, my phones are at like a really weird angle, so I'm trying to get both cameras to see somewhat the same thing, but they need to be bent into each other. They're bent away. Let's see if that helps. All right, I'm lifting you guys up over my head so I can't see anything. This is a two-toed sloth. The three-toed sloths are herbivores, where the three-toed sloths are herbivores, where the two-toed sloths are omnivores, and they're actually very far apart in relation. Their closest living relative, the two-toed sloth's closest living relative, is actually the giant anteater, believe it or not. And you guys can thank these guys right here for bringing you the avocado to California. They say the ground-dwelling sloths could eat it, actually pass it, and they passed the seed whole, which allowed it to come over to this neck of the woods, and we have avocados now. Now, someone did say, hey, we saw a beautiful red tortoise or turtle, but it's a tortoise, but it's okay. You want to say like same thing, but it's not. One's land dwelling, one's more aquatic. All right, so this is my babies. Hi, come here. Ugh, don't pee on me. Now this is a male, and I'll show you, don't pee on me, okay? Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Hi. You better not pee. You're like getting all stiff, which means you're usually gonna just like crap all over me. You're very cute. You're very cute. Show them how cute you are. Now males, how you tell the difference between a male and a female? Shell. See how it's concaved here? Like this? This is to accommodate the female's shell. So that's how you tell the difference between a male and a female. We have two boys back here. So we got two red-footed boys. They're very cute. I love turtles and tortoises. Rihanna's not coming down at all, which is, you're kind of concerning me. Are you okay? Do you want an apple? Rihanna. Do you want an apple? Come here. Come here, sweet girl. So we don't know exactly how old Rihanna is. We know she's at least over 9 because we've had her for 9 years. We did have more sloths. A couple of them died, and we sent them down to the university to find out why, and it said that their livers came back as 22 years old. So that was the old age was the cause of death. That's when we kind of first got them. We had them for a couple of years, and we had a couple pass away. I got an apple. Hello, it's me. Hi. What are you doing, lovies? You're being kind of weird today. Usually you run down here to say hello. Are you just not in the mood today? That's okay. Are you tired? You're thinking about it. Are you just tired today? So these guys are nocturnal, so they are most active at nighttime is what that means. Hi. I love you, little Rion. Little Rion. She is closing her eyes. She's done. So then I'll show you, which I rarely showed on TikTok and Facebook, is our kinkajous. Now again, this is terrifying because Jeremy put the stupid freaking log in here. Sometimes they hide in this log, and it's freaking terrifying that they pop out and like. Okay, hold on. Hi, babies. Hi. You show me your tongue? You show me why you're called a honey bear? You show them why? Let me see if I turn the light off. Hi. Hi. You're very cute. So these guys are nocturnal, so they're sleeping for the night. We hit about, oh, you know, we hit like, no, those are kinkajous. Those are kinkajous, also known as honey baz. You hit about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and they're like springboarding off of all the stuff in there. Let me make sure that I think I locked. We had to put an extra lock on here because they were, yeah, I locked. So we had to put this little hook lock on here because they were reaching their hand out through the top and unlocking this lock right here. So they were coming and unlocking that, so we had to put a secondary lock on it. They wouldn't hurt anything out here, but we still don't want a surprise of coming into a kinkajou in the morning. It's terrifying. Especially Jeremy's worst bite was the kinkajou, man. It was bad. There's nothing I could do about it. She latched on, he's like standing there, and like I'm like, there's nothing I can do to get him off of you. So he just had him scruffed until he let go, and that was a bad bite. That took months to fix. Hi, Jasper. Hi, Mika. So this is a severe macaw. This is Jasper. Hi, Jasper. You're so pretty. That right there is blue-fronted Amazons. That is Mika and Rambo. I always get it mixed up. Is Rambo the foot one? Rambo's the foot one, right?
Rambo's what?
The foot, yeah, okay. That's what I thought. They're not impressed. Are you gonna actually eat it? You gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it? No, I believe bush babies aren't those more like the sugar glider-y ones? Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Hi, Millie. Millie's a butt, man. Bob. Millie's a brat, Bob. So Bob is a Catalina macaw, and Millie is a military macaw. They are in love with each other. And ever since Bob met Millie, Bob is an a-hole. That's his mate, and he's sticking to it. You're a jerk. Millie doesn't want to be around you today. That's different. What did you do to piss her off, Bob? Huh? What did you do to make her upset? She's like, I need space. Dobby, shut up. Shut up, you Malinois. Dobby's annoying. I love him, but oh my God, help me. Help me to not lose my marbles at my very over-talkative Malinois and German Shepherd. I was at a thing the other day, and she was like, they were babysitting it was a mutt of it had German Shepherd in it. That's my Anatolian Shepherd Pit Bull. That's my Great Dane puppy mix. This is my Chow Chow Shar-Pei cattle dog. They smell pee on me. This is my Malinois, Alaskan Malamute, German Shepherd, Staffordshire Terrier, Pit Bull mix, Dobby. These are all my rescues that I've rescued last year. No, Tora wasn't out today, sorry. Hey, no. No, Dobby. No, Dob. Good boy. Dobby, no. Good boy. This is my crazy mutt, man. He is crazy. Anyway, on that note, so this is gonna kind of be how our schedule is going. We're going to be doing, do you smell fox piss? Isn't that fantastic, Dobby? Isn't that fantastic? We're gonna be going live probably from like 7 or 8 to about 10, 11 o'clock. And then I'm gonna be going down and getting videos and stuff so that I can actually create some content for you guys, is the ultimate goal, so that we can be producing. We're also gonna be working on next week. I'm gonna be producing content for KidsTube, which I'm very excited about doing. That's gonna be all educational, all animal based. I'm gonna see how it goes. I can't make any promises, but I wanna do reading with animals for like, 0 to 5 or whatever, where like we sit and like read with the foxes and they'll be grabbing the pages and all that kind of stuff, or reading with raccoons, or reading with a wolf dog, with Willow or Blue and Laszlo. And most likely they'll probably like steal the book out of my hands, but I do want to do something like that. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to hopefully figure out. I was thinking about restarting the book Little Prince with the foxes, and reading, a chapter at a time, and have it be like, hopefully something that kids can have at like nighttime or just have for fun entertainment, on top of course, doing an educational thing about foxes and why they're essential within the ecosystem and why we need foxes, and going through and doing all of the animals of why they're important. So that's the ultimate goal, is to get that content going on YouTube, because my ultimate mission is not only to educate adults and rescue animals, is to educate kids and hopefully let them know why they're important and why they're essential and why they matter. There's a lot of kids that don't feel like they matter right now, and that's very heartbreaking and devastating to me, because they do. And we're creating little superhumans, and that's scary to me. So we're taking away a lot of kids' innocence, and there's nothing more detrimental to me than seeing, of course you have that talk with your kids about not getting into vans and things with strangers, but it's like the fact that we have to have those conversations in the in-depth way that we do is really sad to me. But there's a lot of kids suffering, and if I can bring a smile to their face, then I'm gonna feel like I've done something good. So that's the goal. I don't know if I'll have my Little Red Riding Hood get up a little bit more of an appropriate one than the photo shoot I had, or what, but I want to make it fun for them. And so it's kind of all being storyboarded right now. And then once we get our storyboard set, then we will actually, Robin, you're funny. Then we'll go from there. So, but that's the goal. That's where we're headed. We're trying to get refocused. This is why we're getting out of the politics of TikTok, is because it has become a very dog-eat-dog platform, and that's not what it used to be. And it used to be about growing community and helping people and donating to good causes, and helping parents that are dealing with a hard time with their kids going through chemo treatment or medical issues, or you know, people who just need help in general. And it used to be a really beautiful platform of help me and I'll help you, and, you know, we'll be a community. And it's not that anymore. It's how can I harm you? And I've seen that firsthand. I literally said I don't want to go political, and I have people posting videos and putting words in my mouth and confabulating and twisting words and just being really unprofessional. And the sad part is that somebody who was actually bullied themselves is turning into a bully, and that's really sad to see, because it's not the answer. So when we have problems with people, or we have problems with what people say, they need to just call us, right? And just talk to us and have an adult conversation on the phone. That's ideal, rather than trying to greaten their platform by trying to steal mine. So anyway, we are going to be live again Thursday. So we take Wednesdays and Sundays off from social media, and we go live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm going to, when I start coming out here at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, that's when I'm going to be doing my lives, cleaning and stuff, on Patreon. So we do have an exclusive platform. Right now we're playing Who Am I, which I gotta take a photo today. I know I gave you an easy one, patrons, to help restart you wanting to continue the game, because a lot of you are getting it wrong. And rightfully so. I mean, it is complicated. So I gave you an easy one today, but I gotta go take some photos and get those posted this afternoon. So you're welcome. I knew your little egos were getting crushed. I didn't want to crush them anymore. You didn't get it wrong. Did you really? Or you're joking? You got Lexi right, which nobody else got correct. Anyway, I was impressed that you got Lexi, actually. When I saw it, I was like, good, way to go, Dan. But I want to help you out. It is really hard. You said Ferdinand. I didn't see it. That's Ferdinand bites like you can bite like Tazzy. Oh man, Ferdy Birdie, man, he's something special. Yeah. So, and I think what I'm gonna do too is you guys don't see the birds that often, but I think that's how I'm going to introduce you to the birds that we have here at Because We Matter too, is by taking some of their feathers and taking a pictures and say, what feather or what bird do you think this belongs to? So that you guys can get to know the birds out here more, and then write a quick little bio on the bird, how we got them, their personality traits. And so you can get to know them and like enjoy them. Maybe post a couple little videos of the bird that that feather came from. So I got a lot of social media stuff to do today. So we will be back with you guys. And if you guys want to join our Patreon, it's a way for you to get back to our nonprofit. Tiers range from $5 to $100 or to $250. You can go on there, or you can just do the $10 tier and you can symbolically adopt an animal. So we're working on getting those symbolic adoptions. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. All right, I got to go get to work. Yeah. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go to bed early tonight so that we can be up and roaring. And I do post on Patreon every day. So on Wednesdays, I don't go live every day by any means. We do bigger projects and stuff on Patreon. We probably go live right now about 3 to 5 times a month right now live on Patreon. But I'm going to start going live in the morning when I'm here first thing in the morning. So, but anyway, I'm going to go take some photos of some animals for patrons and get some content, and then get my storyboard all written out. Get that sent over to my social media lady, and get her intake on it, her like, this is good, but this is stupid, and input on that. And then we're going to start making some really good content for YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I'm just going to continue to do my like, so, anyway, have a great rest of your guys' day, and we will see you guys all on Thursday, hopefully. We love you all. Have a good one. Bye.